So hi, my name is Emile Morel and I am the lead game designer on Rayman Legends, and we're here in New York for the big Wii U event, and we're showing new maps and new exclusive content for Rayman Legends.
So let's start by talking a little about how you guys are making use of the Wii U and its gamepad.
Yeah, the idea for us when we decided to do the game on the Wii U was really to use all the functionality of the Wii U gamepad. The touchscreen, of course, but also the gyroscope function. There are so many things that you can do with this gamepad. We really wanted to make sure that this was at the center of the game. So that's why in Rayman Legends you have one new character called Murphy that you can fully control just using the touchscreen of the gamepad. And that was for us really important, that everybody could play the game using the gamepad and having fun with the gamepad as much as with the classic controller.
What's it like for you to see your creations in HD for the first time on Nintendo?
It's great. We've always been big fans of Nintendo, and yeah, HD at Nintendo is even better. I mean, it's finally allowing us to do to show the graphic quality in HD. It's really cool for us.
Talk a bit about the story and what's going on in Rayman Legends.
So the story in this one, the Teensies, the people living with Rayman, is basically the people from the forest, are being captured by a creature from the land of the dead, and they are being captured in cages and being taken away in different worlds, and Rayman has to go in this world, travel in this world to save all the Teensies and basically bring back the peace in his world.
What are some of the worlds people will be exploring? Let's start with the one we see here on screen with this giant dragon.
So what we're seeing here is the Middle Age world. It's basically inspired by European Middle Age. So you have castle, you have dragons. It's all like a kind of a Lord of the Rings fantasy kind of world. After that, you will have what we call the Beanstalk world, which is all about like a giant beanstalk coming out of the ground and going to the clouds. So it will be like a very basically a world where you play in the air, when you fly a lot and when you do a lot of wall jump. Then I can't talk about the two next world, but I can talk to you about the final world. It's called Olympus, and it's basically a mythological Greek world with Minotaur kind of creatures and all those things that you can see in Greek mythology, basically.
When it comes from a bigger picture perspective, what do you see Wii U opening up creatively with game development?
Well, it's very interesting for us. When we decided to do the game on the Wii U, it was not very obvious from the beginning what we would do with the gamepad. You know, it's not that easy when you have a new controller. But when we decided to finally think about it and see what we could do, we had so many ideas. It was amazing. It was like we had, I don't know, maybe ideas for 5-6 games, and it was just to us. Our job was basically just to pick the best ideas and make sure that they were coherent. But I can assure you that there are a lot of things that we can do with the Wii U gamepad. It's really a great device, and I think what we love about this gamepad is that it will allow people that don't usually play to come to video games and play with people who are more experienced. And that's why in Rayman Legends everybody can play with Murphy. You know, using the touchscreen, everybody can do it. Everybody can play on an iPad. Everybody can play on an iPhone. So it's the same basically with this new device. And I think that's why Nintendo is doing really good this time. Is again bringing people who don't play usually, to get them to play. So
what advice would you give to someone who's playing this game? What strategies would you advise?
I would advise you to play with as many friends as possible. It's really a game that you have to play, you know, sit in your couch with all your friends around you and just making sure you work together, and that's where the fun of the game is, when you play a co-op and try to finish a level all together.
What do you think it is about Rayman that has made him so popular around the world with different gaming audiences?
I would give credit to Michel Ancel, who is the creator of Rayman. I mean, I'm working with this guy every day, and he has so many crazy ideas, and he's really the spirit of Rayman. I mean, he's always trying to push forward the game, making sure we're making the best game possible, but he's also always keeping the goofy aspects, you know, all the jokes. I think people like that, the light aspect of Rayman, the fact that it's always funny and always crazy characters, and that's what's really cool about Rayman.